And that's it. So I don't think we're going to get a Tenet sequel. So I guess we don't need to worry.
It is a challenging movie for me.
It's a challenging movie.
Yeah.
So how does planning in the temporal realm work?
That's interesting.
Because Neil said that protagonist was the one who had this temporal pincer event was planned by him at some point. But planning that would be just a giant mess, I think. It sounds...
It's like 4D chess.
Yeah, literally 4D chess, yeah.
Times the fourth D.
How does the algorithm actually work? I don't think we can even venture a guess, because it's so far different than our physics understanding. Right?
And it requires that three-piece stick to work.
That's right. And we don't have the legend or the key.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
And then this bothered me. So during the chase scene, some cars are traveling forward, some cars are going reverse. So here's protagonist going forward, and then there's the bad guy and Cat in an SUV, and they're going reverse. But how are they keeping up? Because you can't go that fast in reverse.
So I think, so Andre is inverted because he's got the gas mask on.
Yep.
Protagonist is inverted because he has a gas mask on.
No, he does not have a gas mask on.
Oh, in this scene he does. Okay. Wait. No, he's in. Wait.
This is early. This is early in the movie before they.
Oh my gosh.
They go backwards. So when protagonist comes back, he'll be with the mask on. He'll be driving forward, or he'll be driving to the right in this picture.
I see.
This is early. Yeah.
Okay, so this is early on. So Andre is inverted. Cat is not inverted. Protagonist is not inverted.
Yep.
This car, I think, is inverted. So it's actually driving forward in reverse time, which when dialed backward to forward time is actually going backwards at 60 miles an hour. And then protagonist's car is moving forward in time at 60 miles an hour.
Okay.
Which means they're somehow coincident. One's going forward and backward.
Okay. So I'm
like
down. I'm down with the idea that if they're in a reverse car and they're driving to the right, but you run time backwards, it would look like they're going to the left.
Yeah.
Which in this case, because of the orientation of the car, is reverse.
It's reverse.
I don't understand how that actually, like, nuts and bolts, transmission, gear ratios, like gear meshing. Like, I don't understand. Like, how's the tire interacting with the floor?
So I think it can't make sense because in order for the vehicle to move forward, it needs to push on the ground with friction, and then the ground pushes the car forward. Well, if you're inverted, then friction's backwards.
Okay.
So friction is, instead of pushing off the ground and pushing the car forward, the friction is actually pulling the car forward.
Or in this case, pulling it backwards.
But in this case, it's that's right. In this case, it's pulling it backwards. So it's an inverted car. It's forward in time. It's moving this way to the left. So,
okay, I'm down with this. That makes a lot of sense. However, we've encountered a new problem, and so the new problem is all of our forces should be equal in magnitude, opposite directions. So if the car is being pulled backwards by friction, then it should be applying a forward force on the ground.
Yeah.
But the backward forces are for inverted objects, and the ground is not inverted. So which rule applies to the ground? Does it get inverted force on it? Because otherwise it seems like they both get net force in the same direction.
That's right. Because the ground... so we couldn't see the ground forces because the ground is connected to the earth. We can't see it.
Yeah.
But because we're talking with equal and opposite forces, in the reverse direction, they should be equal and opposite. In the forward direction, they should be equal and opposite. But when an inverted object interacts with a forward object, should it be like this? But then that...
Yep. So there's just reaction without...
Right.
No, there's just not even reaction. It's magic. It's magic. It's fine.
I think this is what the scientist lady said at the beginning, which was, don't think about it. Don't try to understand it. Just feel it.
Okay.
And I think this is where time travel starts to break down. Is like it cannot make sense in the ways we understand it.
But this is not time travel. What we're talking about right now. This is this inverted stuff.
Yeah. So it's okay. Yeah, I guess I'm using the word time travel as a catch-all for any of this time stuff. But you're right. It's not time travel where I'm like going from future time, popping into the existence in the past time, like Terminator. I actually have to traverse time backwards to get to the past.
Time reversal stuff. Yeah, it's weird.
And I think you still run into the same issues of causality, exactly what we're talking about right now, in time reversal as you do get with time popping.
Hopping, yeah. Because if you go backwards in
popping.
time, things have happened before. The results of things has happened before the actual thing has happened.
Yeah. And I guess you could think of time reversal as instead of, so a pop would be like go from, 2020 to 1984 in Terminator. I don't remember the dates.
Sure.
But you could think of time reversal as a succession of tiny pops going backward in time, in which case they almost become the same thing.
Okay, doing some calculus here, yeah.
Doing some calculus. Take the pop infinite and limit as pop goes to
a little minus
dt.
dt. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So it may end up reducing to almost the same problem.
I hate it.
But
I hate it.
Yeah, I think if we analyze this further, we would find even more physics problems that would just be irresolvable. I think. Yeah.
Which is reasonable because all of our physics is based off of forward time.
Yep.
Not bad.
And that's
Join us
our
next
review.
time for another. Join us next time for another time travel movie.
Yeah, that's actually right. Yeah. Yep.
But the next one's
See you
dope.
next time.
The next one's so good. See you next time.